everyone, good evening, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Karim, hello my friend, how you doing? Good to see you. Well, I had a spectacular death the last time I was playing, and that's pretty common in this game. But it was one that was painful because I died to a Titanic slime, and it's something you can see coming from a mile away, and it's killed very powerful characters of mine before, and it was one of those things I vowed never again to die, but I got sloppy and lazy and splatted. I actually got one-shotted, which was just kind of beautiful in a way that the game can do that to you, but also soul-crushing. But we're still on our mission, and our mission is to try to work toward greater player status, which would mean beating the game with every species at the very least. And so we're done with all the simple species, and we've done some of the intermediate and a couple of the advanced, but human is our goal. So let's select human again. Now, last time I just went as a straight up fighter type character, and that's fine, but we have to remember that the human can do a lot of things. And I thought to myself, Hedge Wizard seems interesting. Conjurer is always powerful. But what about this? Fire Elementalist. Okay, so here's my thought process. I have never won with a background of a Fire Elementalist, so that would be new. I also, in a lot of my playing in this game with spell type characters, I haven't done much with fire. I've spent a good amount of time doing poison, air magic, and earth magic, or venom, I guess, but I haven't done much in the way of fire. So this would be kind of fun, where we get to be a firebug, like a pyromaniac psychopath. And I don't know about psychopath, but the plan with a human is to be well-rounded, because humans have pretty generic 0 aptitudes on most everything. So this will allow us to get lots of different spells going, but I'm going to start with fire. Hey, Snack, good evening, my friend. Snack, this is my first Fire Elementalist that I'm going for seriously. I used to play Fire Elementalist all the time back in the day when Sticky Flame was like an overpowered spell that you could just pretty much crush everything with. And then once they nerfed that, I've been doing a lot of melee stuff, but now let's go back, let's revisit fire magic and see what it's like in 0.26. So I'm going to look at my skills, we're going to quickly switch to manual mode and change some of these up. Sticky Flame is still good? Well then, beautiful. Did they change it by making it so it's no longer at range? Yeah, Conjure Flame has definitely been nerfed. That one's weird to do. Grim, I'm so glad you're doing well. I'm doing great, my friend. You got your new gaming monitor in today? Oh man, that sounds awesome. I hope it's beautiful. I'm super envious. I've been trying to get a new gaming monitor for a bit, but I haven't done that yet. I'd love to get a 4K monitor. I just don't have one. 4K is necessary for Dungeon Crawl at its higher levels. Alright, I'm going to turn off dodging, and I'm going to turn off stealth. And I'm just going to kind of stick to magic for now. This is fine. And what spells do I start with? I have Foxfire. That's not good. Oh, that's right, Snack. I forgot. There's the 0.27 tournament around the corner. Yeah, so I will try to play on Turbo, or more probably I'll just die, and I won't need to worry about it. But what I might have to do is play the tournament on a different server and save this character. Oh, that sounds fantastic, Grim. 32-inch curved monitor. Beautiful. Well, cheers, my friend. Enjoy. I bet the games with that new rig you got look tremendous. Alright, I've never actually spent much time with a curved monitor, just seen them in the shop, so that would be fun to mess around with. I don't even know what Foxfire does. I'm gonna have to... I thought it just illuminated things. Here, let me... What does this do? Conjures 2 balls of burning swamp gas adjacent to the caster. The balls will rapidly seek the nearest monster and burn them. Okay, that's good. They will dissipate harmlessly if unable to reach a target, or if the caster swaps places with them. Huh. It does... They each do 1 die 5 damage at the moment. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, let's see how this thing goes. What do I start with? What am I at? I got a robe. And I got 3 magic points. 3 magic points is pretty bad. Is this just because I'm a human? I feel like I don't like 3 magic points. Okay. Well, there's chainmail right there. I'm going to get this spear. Oh, just because I'm first level? Okay, fine. Fair enough. Alright. I feel like I'd at least have 4 or 5. But yeah, you're right. Alright. Let me then go into my spear and let's just wield a spear. 10% fail. I kind of want to put that chainmail on. Alright, let me see what this does. Alright. So, does Foxfire need a clear space on each side of me? And so if I cast it right here, am I only going to get 1 ball? Let me see. No, it will find an empty square. Okay, thank God for that, first of all, because that would be awful. It would be useless in a hallway. And then the question is, can it pass through me? Or do I just want to wait? Okay, I just pushed S to wait, and they just flew. They'll go around me, but what if I'm blocking them directly? Oh, even before I move, they would get there? Okay, interesting. Okay, Snack. So this is going to be a spell I have to get used to using. Alright, so I'll cast it again. I misfired it. Alright, there we go. So, I hit him, and I eventually did cast it correctly. I have light contamination, so I'm going to wait for that to pass. I killed him with the spear. No, I hit him with the spear, and then the Foxfire came in and finished the job. Interesting. Okay, it'll fizzle out if it can't hit anything. Alright, very interesting. Well, this is a fun spell, I have to say. Alright. And I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but as long as it's in pursuit of an enemy, then it won't fizzle. Is that correct? So, like, as long as it has a target, it'll stay active? Or can something be so far away that it could fizzle out before it got to it? Okay, great. Not like I can see that far anyway, but, you know, like in a spot like this, let me just see how it does in this open clearing. Oh, it just went and blasted them both. This is a really cool spell. I like this. This is Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, everybody. What a great game. I mean, I haven't played Fire Elementalist in, like I said, years. And so, even if I was going fire, I was acquiring fire magic with a caster later in the game, so never casting Foxfire. I'm sure it has limitations, but what about can projectiles pass through it? Can it act as a shield in any way to prevent damage from coming at you? I don't know how easy that would be to use, you know, but it seems like if it had like that alternative, yeah, they seem to do that. They seem to just leave a path of like ashes behind them. Well, that's totally fine. Their speed 50. That seems pretty fast. I don't know what that is relative to me. I feel like... God, I want to say something much lower than that. 5 times faster? Yeah, I was going to say I was like 10 or 15. Okay. That is faster. Alright. Okay. I got some shoes. Let's do it. Hey, Brewy. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Look at this. I got red shoes. These are like the original Air Jordans that I got on. Pretty sweet. And they also match being a fire elementalist. You know, they're like color coordinated with flames. Makes sense. God. In the early game, this spell is doing nicely. This is a weird question, but can Foxfire see invisible? Awesome, Brew. I can't wait to try that out. I figure on Wednesday when I log into RuneScape, you guys can explain to me what the beach is all about. That's cool. So they can, like, find an invisible target for you? Hey, level 3. Well, let's make ourselves smarter. Wow, that was a bad level. I hate to ask such a basic question because I've played Dungeon Crawl for so long, but I went from 3 magic points at level 1 to 5 magic points at level 2, and then now to 6 magic points at level 3. Are your magic points, is that a fixed gain, or is there a die roll? Like, did I just roll badly between level 2 and 3, or every time as a human, I'm gonna only get that 1 magic point there? Not like the result is the same, it's just kind of a question about how the game works. Ah, I see. Oh, it's AFK stuff with a chance to get cosmetics. Okay. Well, it'll be cool for you guys to explain it, and then maybe I can do it AFK on mobile, as you say. Speaking of spells, I can get some new spells. I'm 3rd level. I can cast either Inner Flame or Conjure Flame. Now, Conjure Flame I'm familiar with. Inner Flame... Oh, this is like Immolate. And you can hit yourself with Inner Flame, correct? So this doesn't seem like the kind of spell I'd... It seems like professionals only with Inner Flame. It seems a little too dangerous. Maybe if it has a big range, you know, but I don't know. Hey, Rabid, Vermin. Peacock, how you doing, my friend? So good to see you. Yeah, Human Arsonist is going to be fun. Oh, interesting. So it spills out clouds when it's hit. So maybe that could be good. I mean, The explosion still happens. God. Both of those spells, those third-level spells in the Fire Elementalist Handbook are a little bit dicey, in my opinion. I mean, Conjure Flame won't necessarily hurt you. It just seems awkward to use, but I'll still try it. Alright, so I'm going to memorize Conjure Flame. And the reason I'm going with Conjure Flame first is just because you can, like, use it to back away and escape, perhaps, in addition to just wrecking enemies that will mindlessly go toward you. You know what? I forgot that I have Foxfire just quivered. Alright, that's Dungeon 1. I got a bunch of scrolls right there. That's actually a really exciting amount of scrolls. So we got Identify. Great. We'll identify that potion. And we will... Immolation. There you go. Hilarious. Amnesia. We don't want to forget anything. Yep. That's a good point, Peacock. I like that. I need to figure out the playstyle here and, you know, the spells. Hey, Nick Man. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? You on the beach, Nick Man? Hey, it's an amazing game, Nick Man. I know. It's outside has been on hold for about 2 years. I saw the sun. It's amazing. All right. I still have some scrolls. Let's see what we got. Remove curse, teleport, and enchant armor. Great. Let's enchant our boots. Okay, so we have a 4 armor class. Now who is stout? Praise the sun indeed. All right. Let's go down. Oh boy. There goes my flames. Nice. Ah, the old Latin. Ad astra abyssos is always what they're saying in Genshin Impact. Alright, I'm going to put on these gloves. And now we're sitting at a 5 armor. Ooh, my gloves are blue. My god. I'm a very colorful human arsonist, aren't I? That's okay. Alright, let's get these out. Whoa, look at that Foxfire Rage. 2 targets, 1 Foxfire, always feels good. That dagger looks kind of tempting. Worm is not going to be impressed by Foxfire, is it? It's just not going to be enough damage. This is going to be a Conjure Flame situation. Alright, let me see if I can get this going. I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to cast. It's extremely dangerous to cast. Well, God. 21% is pretty bad fail rate, isn't it? Alright, then maybe not. Maybe let's just try to weaken it with Foxfire. The main thing that's scaring me about the 21% is the fact that it's in the red, and I just don't want some disastrous result. I'm going to have to change my macro for my spell really quickly. Let me see if I can do that here. So, macro 1. I just need it to be ZA. Don't need a target for this one. Okay. That was a little scary, but we got him. We took him down. Oh, some trees. You know you love when they grow the trees inside. Makes you feel good. Have we found any good daggers, by the way? Anything nice? No. Alright. Oh, ooze. Secret of the ooze. Wow, we did really well there. Alright, what do we got here? We got 4 identify scrolls. Let's look at some of these potions. Mutation. Alright, fog. Noise. Well, that's a shame. Degeneration and might. Alright, well, gotten some questionable potions here. You know what? Rabid Vermin, Peacock, I was thinking about that before stream, what god, and I really have no idea. I don't want to do Vehumit because I've done that with too many of my casters. Sif Muna feels a little bit too slow. I think it'll be like, what altars do I find early? But if you guys have any recommendations, I was thinking like, you know, Nemelex is always a tempter, but what kind of god do you guys like with a fire elementalist? I mean, Vehumit always makes sense. It's not bad. There's nothing wrong with that. I was just going for more like, you know, learning the game, spice. Enon, what is up, my friend? Enon, you're going to love this. I'm an arsonist, so we can blow things up with flames. Yeah, Fire Elementalist is... I mean, I haven't played it, like I said, ever. I'm just learning how to use Foxfire. But at the same time, I got to think to myself, you know, like... I haven't won with Gozag, but I don't know if Gozag really offers a lot. You know, I feel like in a lot of ways, Gozag is a god that people take temporarily, but then switch off of. But I kind of want to see how Gozag lasts for the long... Oh, can you, Enon? That's perfect. You know what, Enon? I was worried that each time I thought I was canceling my 2 Foxfires if I cast it again while they were still on the screen. But you're saying I can just spam it and... Oh, wow, that's great. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Well, that's interesting. I don't have a win with Kiku. I'll tell you that much. All right. Yep, here's proof. I got 3 on the screen right now, so they definitely don't... Yep, there's 4 on the screen, so they don't overwrite. Perfect. That makes it even better. Means, like, from a long way away, you don't have to wait. You can just build up an army of Foxfire. Just circling around, wreaking havoc and destruction wherever it goes. That's fun. Definitely carries you in the early game. I'm saying that, and then like somehow I'm gonna get it out of depth, like Azrael or something, to just rip me into. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. A glowing hunting sling. Whoa, we might be changing into a sling specialist here. Yeah, you're right, Enon. I should back up. I'm wasting them in the hallway. Magic mapping, okay. Alright, let me identify this last potion. Brilliance, well, that could help. Cordam, what is up? Good to see you, my friend. You wouldn't get too hasty on swapping over that swing? You don't like... Oh, because slings are too slow, you mean? Or what is the, What is your concern with the sling? Just because it's not powerful? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Alright. Let me check this out. It's a freezing +1 sling. That's great. So let me find sling bullets. Here's some. Get them. Awesome. Hey, we got 40 sling bullets. I like it. So it's good for peppering enemies at range and finishing them off. Alright. So speaking of that, I can memorize Sticky Flame at this point. And Sticky Flame conjures a glob of sticky flame covering an adjacent creature with liquid fire for a short time. This is what it was. Sticky Flame used to have a small range on it. Like, you used to be able to shoot it several squares, and that's when it was too powerful. It's still really good, but you have to wait for them to be adjacent. Doesn't have much synergy with Conjure Flame either, unless they walk through the flame and then are adjacent to you. But it still does a whole bunch of damage. I know, Enon. I gotta get Inner Flame with my sling now. I saw Inner Flame Enon, and I was like, I bet this is one of Enon's favorite spells. But does it do 2d4 damage, Sticky Flame, every turn that it's on the enemy? Or is the subsequent damage over time... It's per turn? See, that's what's killer about it. Is you can just stick the flame on and then walk away while they burn to death. Yeah, it seems really good. Alright, well, let's get all these spells then. Let's have some fun. And I'm going to actually quiver my sling. Imagine that. Alright. I know. I know, Peacock. We fell off the wagon pretty fast, but when you're going in to try to take Zot's orb, you gotta sometimes you just gotta, you know, you gotta do what you can. The ends justify the means, you know what I mean? Alright, we're going down. Oh my god. Look at this hysterical situation. These wands look fantastic. Thank God I have some stealth. Arson and vandalism for life. God, you should be able to vandalize the dungeon. Graffiti up the walls. That's right, Brewy. You gotta do what you gotta do. I knew you'd appreciate that. It's right up your alley. Oh, we got 5. Level 5. And now we have 9 magic points. Additionally, Conjure Flame is getting a little easier to cast. Let me just wait for this poison to go. Dart Slug, get real. Spell casting to 3. Fantastic. Alright. Oh god. Oh, that is hilarious. Enon. I think I saw that clip on your page, by the way. I gotta do something like that. I gotta get it going. I gotta get the screen of exploding enemies. Do you imagine what I could do if I could buffet enemies away from me with an inner flame in something like the Orcish Mines? Like an open space in the Orcish Mines? Whoa, look at this. Look at my army of Foxfire, everybody. Watch out. Whoa. Man, this is where I need inner flame. I feel awful for not having it. Hey, Teletaga, good evening. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Alright, I'm going to go up. And I'm going to check this way down. Oh, God, it's Robin. I'm going to kill a bunch of stuff. Robin appears to be dead, by the way. I think Foxfires have claimed Robin's life. That's what I was worried about, Enon, was hitting myself with the explosion, which is why I've been a little bit reticent to get it. So, and the other thing that's killing me about it is that it's just outside my wheelhouse of fail rate. Like, I don't have the conjuration and fire yet to learn that. Alright. We'll get there, though. Let me find another way down. Ah. Oh, I killed him with my sling. That's funny. Oh, here they come. Yeah, fighting in these hallways is definitely not pretty. Alright, I'm going to try to drop Conjure Flame. The fire begins to smolder, and I'll just step back. And the fire ignites, and it ignites. And, oh, he's not coming. Can you believe that? This jerk. But it meant I could kill him with the sling. He held up. That worm showed restraint. He was like, no, no, no. That's a fire. I'm not going there. Well, more power to you, buddy. Alright. I want these wands pretty badly. Just cast a bunch of these things. Just getting carried by Foxfire. Don't mind me. So I'm just basically spamming Foxfire, letting the flames just go all everywhere, find targets like little homing missiles, and then kamikaze into my enemies, and it's great. I'm going to enchant my boots and get us up to 6 armor class. I might turn... Well, I hate to turn spellcasting off when I only have 10 MP. Oh, interesting. So you can double cast Conjure Flame, and then it ignites faster and sort of hits you, but then you step off? I gotta figure that out. Ooh, there's a helmet there. That's great. Bam. Ooh. Make us smarter. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Flames. I just love the feeling of we already referenced Dark Souls earlier, you know, praise the sun, but I don't know if you guys, how much Dark Souls, Demon Souls you've played, but I always play casters, generally in those games, and there's this spell that you can get. It's a later spell, in Dark Souls 2, maybe, and you put the blue orbs above your character, like, and you get more of them as it gets more powerful, and then they stay above your character's head in like an arc, and then when you see the enemy, they all launch toward them like in a homing missile. That's what Foxfire is kind of giving me that sensation of. Crispy, your birthday is in 2 days, my friend? Well, first of all, good evening, good to see you, Crispy, and happy early birthday. We're all invited. You're going to make that sweet Instapot cheesecake and some meatball subs. God, that sounds like a heck of a party. Oh man, Brew, I am good at sucking at those too. And you know what's a bit even worse about it is that I've beaten them all, and it's not because I'm good at them. It's a combination of the fact that in general, I think the prevailing wisdom is that casting is overpowered in those games because of how much damage it does, and then I just keep playing until I win, like, even if it's by a fluke or a miracle. God, that's one heck of a sandwich. I love that idea. I'll tell you what, I'm with you though, and I've been playing Returnal, and I suck so bad at Returnal that I can't even beat the first boss. I mean, it's like, it's blowing my mind. Now, Dark Souls, Demon Souls can be like that, but oof. All right, I got wands. I got wand of acid. Okay, so a jib is down there, and a jib can ruin your life. So I think what I want to do is just shoot acid down a jib's way, and then do it again. All right, good. Oh, she's harmless with the wand that she had. Yeah, she can. Let me see what she had. Oh, enslavement? Yeah, thank God. A jib can sometimes have a brutal wand. I've been confused, which is a pain, but I don't have heal wounds identified, so I just have to deal with this for a moment, but that's okay. I'm just going to step away, or try to, until I'm no longer confused, and then this wizard should come around. What do you think about that, wizard? Yeah, my sling. Man, this sling is no joke. Sling is saving my life. That and Foxfire. This is a dumb question also, but Foxfire seems to always hit. Like, there's no roll to hit for them. It's just a damage roll. And then, so it bypasses evasion. Does that mean it does minimum 1 damage, or does it roll against armor class in any fashion? Because it's like it's a 1d5. So I feel like, I guess you could resist it with like fire resistance or something. Armor class and resist fire. Okay, both of them resist. Well, that's too bad. All right, what you got, buddy? You have a +0 cloak and a +3 quarterstaff of chaos. Yeah, I mean, I could use a cloak for sure, but even that quarterstaff would be funny. But I don't want to risk just getting hit by that thing and losing the game. Not right now. Hey, Frostmoy. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. I appreciate that. No worries. Get some sleep. You can watch the VODs later, my friend. Thanks for popping in. I'm just trying to stay alive here. Alright. Get out of here, crazy. Alright, so that's Dungeon 3 in the books. Let me look at myself. If I were to cast... Conjure Flame is down to 9% fail. Our skills are looking like this, which is whatever. We have 11 magic points, 6 AC, and 12 evasion. Thank you, my friend. I'm trying to stay alive. Take care. Gale's Gravitas, or Lesser Beckoning. Oh, I see what you're saying, Enon. That's great. Yeah, I'll look out for those. That's a perfect combo. And to be honest, Translocation is a school that I always want to build up, even though... Oh god, it's getting away from me here. This is terrifying. Alright, we got one enslaved. So the orc with the axe is on our team. Let me acid. Alright, we got that guy. So I acided the priest. He's dead. The adder has been killed by the orc. Hey, Dylan! What is up, my friend? Good evening. How you doing? Good to see you. Cordum, that is not a dumb question. It's a great question. The object of this game, so let me show you. Up in the upper right-hand corner, you see I'm on Dungeon 4. You're trying to go down deep enough into this dungeon to a wizard's realm, and the wizard's name is Zot. And he has an incredible artifact of power called the Orb of Zot. And you're trying to get in there and steal his orb and escape to win. And so, in order to do that, you need to get down to level 15 in the dungeon. And then there are sub-branch dungeons that appear where you get these runes that help you open a door into the depths. And then you go deeper into Zot's realm with 3 runes, and then you try to get his orb and run out. It's a permadeath roguelike, so it's procedurally generated different every time. And it is very hard, but very fun. You're about to cook dinner? Awesome, Dylan. I'm so glad you're doing well. I'm glad Hades is rocking it for you. Actually, Dylan, after talking to you last night about Hades, I thought about booting it back up. Alright. So we've got a buddy orc. The green circle around this orc. Hey, Phil, what's up, my friend? I'm so glad you could come back. Yeah, good to see you again. I haven't gotten to play... I was sick last week, so I didn't get to stream Dungeon Crawl, so it's great to be playing again. This green circle means that I have enslaved this orc, and he is now an ally of mine. And so we're fighting this orc right here and potentially this orc. I'm poisoned lightly, and you can tell on my health bar by the yellow portion how much damage the poison will eventually do to me over time. And so it's not that much. It's not a big deal. I have a good amount of hit points. But we need to take these guys down. I don't have a lot of armor class, and they're adjacent, so it's scary. So I'm going to cast Foxfire. And you can see the green circles around my Foxfire as well, by the way, which means those are your buddies. They're your allies. And then I'm going to shoot at the orc. The orc is dead. And we're going to Foxfire again and shoot my sling, and we have won. Now, I'm going to go up the steps. Well, Cordum, you can play it actually. You can play it on your phone. I don't think it's super great, but it's possible. And I think it might be ASCII only on the Android client, but it's a super great game, and you can play it in any web browser, and it's totally free to play. So just keep it in the back of your mind for when you do get access, and you will enjoy it. All right. So this guy is eventually going to become my enemy. So I got to be ready for that. You know what I might do? I'm going to just push Z and then push B and then I agree with Enon. It's cool that somebody ported it for free to Android, but it's difficult. All right, I'm going to take some damage from this. Oh, no, I can't. I put it out. Okay. What I was trying to do is... Now, he puts it out. All right, then... I'm going to tell my ally to go attack this guy. He did. I'm going to tell my ally to guard the area. And then while he moves away, I'm going to move down. There we go. I was just trying to figure out a way to get that guy away. Not near me. And then I remembered, oh yeah, you can just give him commands by talking to him. Alright, Foxfire. Clearing a room full of orcs. Beautiful. In a room like this, where I have so much line of sight and it's wide open, and they're coming from far away, just spamming Foxfire is amazing. By the way, this flail of venom looks pretty tasty. I'm going to pick it up. My hunting sling is still fantastic if they're far away, but if they get close, you could do worse than hitting somebody with a +3 flail of venom. I might actually just equip that right now. I don't know. It's tough. I mean, the range is really good. Scroll of Fear. Okay. That's a fantastic question, Cordum. Healing is one of the trickier things in this game. The most basic way that you heal is by resting. And so you'll see me, I'll push the 5 key, which is basically, it just means wait until you're healed. So, or you can push the S key to just wait a turn. And over time, if you're just sitting on a square, your character will regenerate hit points back, providing there's no enemies around attacking you. And that is the most common way to get your health back, but it requires there to be no enemies coming around, so you have to find a place that's quiet and safe that you can rest.